Okay, so you can see the picture. It's a more Chinese character factor. So, the Chinese people like red. Okay, so I think that today I will show you the China. I think the first view about China. I would like to give you some information like this. It's main point is the general information about China and the Chinese education system and development of international education in China. Okay. For the general information about China, I would like to give you some information about this. Historic years, full name of China, geography, government, people, language, culture, public holiday, and tourist attraction. Beautiful. Okay, if you come to China, I think that this the information, so maybe you are interested in that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so next. Okay, so I give you the China the geography. So as you see the picture, so China province and the population. So China, the full name since the 1949, the new China, the full name is the People's Republic of China. Okay, and the area is the 9.6 million square kilometers. But now I suppose now more than that, more than the 9.6, because for Chinese government, I heard about that. Chinese government negotiated with Russia, so we want to get back some lands. Where the Russia, old Russia, that took them. Okay, okay. Then the province that we have 23 provinces. So you can see the map with a different color. Mm-hmm. And 5 municipalities. Why 5 municipalities? So you can see here. That's the internal Mongolia. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. There are many Mongolia people here. There's the minority people live there. So central government give the rights, allot the area to municipalities. Okay. Then here you can see we call the Xinjiang. There are some minorities live there. Okay, so the Chinese, the central government give this area, and also the southeast here, we call the Yunnan province, Guangxi province, and Tibet. I think that this area close to your country. Okay, that's Tibet. So for this area, the Chinese government totally give the 5 area, give them the right to do the municipality, because there are many the minority lives there. Okay, and the 4 municipalities directly under the central government. So that's the 4 cities. That's the very famous cities. Bindia lived the Shenzhen. It's the one of the other 3 cities. I'm not sure. The Bindia, do you know the other 3 cities?
Is it Shanghai, Beijing, and Shanghai, Beijing? I think is there. What is the other one?
Yes, Shanghai, Beijing, Tianjin, and Chongqing. Sorry, I made mistakes. The Shenzhen is not the big city. It's the special economic zone.
Economic zone, yeah.
Economic zone. And that's the four big city. The four big city. So for all of them, which the population more than that 10 billions above. You know, the Chongqing city for only this one city is 3 times of the Beijing plus Tianjin plus Shanghai.
Whoa.
Okay, then the two special administrative regions. I suppose you know that. Hong Kong and Macau.
Right.
Yeah. And right now, we do have the population, the 1,410 millions. Well, that's the big country. I think that so India and China, we have the common point like this. Population, it's a big population.
Yeah.
And the ethnic groups, we do have the 56. So Han groups, so represents 91.51% of the population. That's the big population. So Han people is the biggest group. Okay, so that's the point of why Chinese language we call the Han language.
Because so many people they are from
Majority is that.
Yeah.
Yes. And other 55 ethnic minorities represent the only 8.49% of the population. Okay? Okay, the next. For this page, I think that I really want to show you some information because for Chinese official language, they always mention some special name, and for the foreigners, they don't know why. So I think that that's so you can see the map, the different color, which means that different parts of the China. So that you see here, that this area include the 3 provinces. We call the Northeast China. For this part, we call the Northeast China. So if people tell you, talk about the Northeast China, so you have to know that the people means this area. Okay? And the North China, here, the red one, that's the internal Mongolia and the Hebei province and Shanxi province. Okay, that's we call the North China. And the East China, this one here. So you can see here is Shanghai. Here is Shanghai. So Shandong province, Jiangsu province, Fujian province, Zhejiang province, Anhui and Jiangxi. That's what we call the East China. Then South China here, South China, Guangdong, Guangxi and Fujian. We call the East China. Okay, and then here, so you can see that the green, the color. So we call the Central China. Central China. Okay, Henan Province, Hubei Province, Hunan Province. Okay, and then so you can see the northwest China. So you can see the yellow color. Then the southwest China, include the Tibet, Yunnan, Sichuan, Chongqing, Guizhou. Okay, that's the special name. So for people who live in China, the older people, they know this name and know the exact meaning of the name. But the younger Chinese people, they don't know. They just know the name. Okay? For the foreigners, that when foreigners come to China, so Chinese local people always say this the special name. So I think that's a little bit the information for foreigners to know the China. And the language we call the Chinese Han language. Mandarin is the Chinese language, but most of the time we call the pronunciation Mandarin. Okay, 普通话 is the official language. And for China, we do have the special public holiday. New Year, we can get the 1 day. And New Year, we can get the 1 day. And the Spring Festival, we can get the 3 days holiday. And the Tomb Sweep Day, that's the Chinese people memorize that they are the last generation. Yeah, and we can get the 1 day. And the Labor Day, we can get the 1 day. And the Dragon Boat Festival, we can get the 1 day. And Midterm Festival, 1 day. And the National Day, we can get the 3 days.
When did you celebrate New Year, ma'am?
Sorry?
When did you celebrate New Year? At what day?
Celebrate, yes.
New Year.
January?
New Year, yeah.
January
New Year, so Chinese people, we do have the 2 New Year. One is the New Year, that's the general, the first day of January. And then the Chinese Spring Festival, that's the, the Chinese moon calendar.
So it's different date every year.
Yeah.
The
different
Chinese
date.
New Year,
Yeah,
different date.
Yeah.
Different day.
Yeah, they don't follow our 1st January, Shweta. They follow a different date.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
This
the
is
New
the
Year,
day.
this is the New Year, and the Labor Day, and the National Day. That's the same day.
Same days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's the next page.
Sure.
Okay, the Chinese people, we do like to take the tourism. And the Chinese people would like to see the mountains and the rivers, something like that. So here, I just give you the information about the Chinese famous mountain. Okay, the famous mountain, the first, the top one. So we call the Yellow Mountain. I'm not sure if you heard about the Yellow Mountain. No?
No.
India, have you been there?
No, not been there. I wanted to, but we couldn't make it there.
Okay. So I have a little bit proud of that because my hometown is in the Yellow Mountain.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, that's the very beautiful mountain. For Chinese people, we call the number 1. Okay, so that's the picture. So first picture is the Yellow Mountain. Then the Lushan Mountain. Lushan Mountain, also the beautiful mountain. That's in Jiangxi province. And the Yandang Mountain, that's in the Zhejiang province. That's the Taishan, that's the Taishan. So for the old time, the many emperors, they went to mountain Taishan to memorize to pray, to bless, the lucky, that's the Taishan. And Huashan, Huashan is in the Shanxi, Hengshan. So two Hengshan, that's a different mountain. Hengshan in Hunan and the Hengshan in Hebei, the two same pronunciation, but the different mountain. And mountain Songshan. Songshan, I think that is for the Buddhism. So the famous the Shaolin Si. Have you heard about Shaolin Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the the Songshan. Yeah, that's in the Songshan. Okay, that's the famous mountain. So in the future, if you visit China, so you'd better to visit these some of them. Okay. And the oldest the capital cities, Beijing is the number one, and Xi'an, and Luoyang, that's the very oldest capital city, and Kaifeng, and Zhengzhou. Zhengzhou now is the capital of Henan province. Anyang, Hangzhou now is the capital city of Zhejiang province. Datong, and Chengdu. Chengdu is also the capital city of Sichuan. So if you visit Sichuan, you can see the lot of the pandas live there.
Pandas, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then so we'll show you some religious scenic spot. For Buddha, so for Buddhism, so mountain the Emei山, mountain Emei, Wuxi the Lingshan, Sanqing Mountain, Putuo Mountain, the Shaolin monastery. That's just for the the religion of Buddhism. Okay, and for local, the China also have the local religions. We call the Dao. So for Dao, you can see the Wudang Mountain, Longhu Mountain, Qingcheng Mountain, and the Qiyun Mountain. And also the Qiyun Mountain, also located in my hometown. Okay.